it's your girl SeekretD driving home, and we're gonna chat. So my girlfriend sent me this video today, and she asked my thoughts, as people usually do, because they want to hear what I gotta say, and I appreciate y'all, right? Anyway, so this guy was on a podcast, and he was basically saying that he didn't think that long-term relationships were possible if one or both of the people in the relationship was active on social media. So he made it seem like on social media, period. But then he described somebody was like damn near obsessed, because he was like, oh, all day. And I'm just like, which one is it? But I've heard this argument before, and I feel like people just mean if you are on social media, then your relationship can't last. And they feel like it's because there are too many outside influences. So for me, I think it's bullshit. I feel like the reason that relationships don't last has nothing to do with social media. I'm going to say it again. The reason that relationships do not last have nothing to do with social media, and everything to do with the two people involved in said relationship. So I was in a relationship, and the person I was dating felt that he didn't like the fact that so many men were able to look at me, and the comments or the hearts or whatever. Mind you, nothing was ever disrespectful. Nothing was ever like, what the hell? Like, nothing was ever really that serious. He just didn't like it. We'll put it that way. Because I don't shoot in thongs. I don't shoot in anything that I won't wear in public. So we cannot, I'm going to just put it out there. It's not a fact of the matter of, oh, I was doing something that he was uncomfortable with. But let's also add the fact of the matter that I was doing it when he met me. Before he met me, before he even attempted to talk to me, I asked him why he would attempt to talk to me if he felt like my modeling was bad, or he felt like he flat out told me, oh, you need to stop modeling now. Anyway, red flag. That wasn't even the first red flag, but that was definitely a red flag. Either way, I slowed down a lot, and I feel like the issue was the fact that he was just insecure. It wasn't the fact that other people looked at me, because other people looked at me, period. I walked out the house, somebody's gonna look at me. So I felt like me slowing down on social media was not the answer. I should have just not been with this guy, right? Long story short. But this man is basically saying that, when people have problems, instead of working it out, they go on social media to try to find a replacement. I feel like that's a very drastic oversimplification of what happens on social media. I feel like people go on social media for entertainment, yes. So they look at the reels, the pictures, and stuff like that. I really don't feel like there's a high percentage of people who go on Instagram to find their next mate. I feel like, yes, you're looking at people, and then he also said something like, you're comparing people. But I feel like you compare people that you look at on TV. You compare people from everything, and I don't think social media is a problem. I feel like you have inferior personalities. Either they're very insecure, they're untrustworthy, which is still kind of insecurity, and I feel like a lot of people are afraid that people will see people doing things or experiencing things or being treated a certain way on social media that either they don't want to provide, they can't provide, or I don't know the other one, but I feel like they can't measure up to what's on social media, so they feel like people shouldn't compare. And I 100% agree, comparison is a thief of joy. So I agree that people shouldn't really compare themselves to social media, because a lot of times it's a facade, and people show you what you want to see, and you don't know what happens behind the scenes. But again, everything in this points back to being insecure. So I don't think social media is the problem. I feel like if somebody wants to leave, they're going to leave, whether or not there's social media or not. If they want to cheat, they're going to cheat. They don't need social media to cheat. People have been getting cheated on since the beginning of time. There was no social media. People are going to cheat on you. If they want to cheat, they're going to cheat. If they want to find something else to look at, they're going to find something else to look at. They go to work and look at other women, other men. I feel like if somebody wants to be outside of the relationship, playing in the street, they're gonna do it. Social media does not need to happen. Yes, you have greater access, but I'm sorry, I'm just tired of hearing people blame social media. And somebody said, oh, Instagram is a new dating site, and I think that's false too. So listen, stop projecting, find yourself a good mate, and start a stable foundation. And I feel like long term is 100% possible if you build the right foundation.